And that's right. It's 3:30, 3:31-ish. My time. We're going online. We're playing some Micro Machines. I forgot. I forgot to post it somewhere. Let's get this thing under the way. We'll just restart and get that beautiful thing. Codemasters. Just so you know, I am emulating it today with my handy dandy computer and an Xbox One Elite controller. And here's the actual game. I actually do own the game, even though I got this ROM online. So, it shouldn't be illegal if I own the game. Alright, let's play some Micro Machines! I gotta plug in my Xbox controller first, because it might be running dead. See how far I get. Might be able to complete the challenge mode today, and that would be my goal. Oh, shit. Hold on, what the heck is going on here? Set config controllers. Okay. What? Okay, there we go. Now it's working. Go into challenge mode. Of course, I go in the qualifying race. Just nice. What the heck is going on? It's weird. I've never heard that one before. Oh, it's a different sound. That's why. This is the sound I usually have it at. This is a long time coming for me. Into the first race of the afternoon, the breakfast bends. That's weird. That actually is, this is the original Genesis ROM, and I've never heard that sound. And even when I was booting up the stream, it wasn't the exact same. Somebody must have changed the ROM a little bit on the site to download it from, because that's different than what I'm used to. Surprisingly, that isn't a shortcut you can cheat on. And we will come and take away the win. This is an easy win. This is an easy race to win. Like, so easy I could do it while not even looking. Weird. It's like an actual horn. Don't be afraid to say hi in the chat if you're watching on Twitch. I will say, the reason why I'm playing this on emulator, if you go check out my YouTube description, it should be below me if you're on Twitch and or Mixer. Go check out in the cards, I do have a look back at Micro Machines. I almost beat it, but there was a small issue. And I didn't do it live on stream, but I nearly beat it, and there was a small issue. Okay, get out of the way. 360, no scope. Ah. Oh shoot. Figure out with the emulation quality. Perfect. Haha! You guys stink. Okay. First, actually, even on Genesis, I'm not very good at completing full laps. a bit of lag even though I'm running at 60 frames. Ooh, another full lap. Nice! I know exactly where my timings are on these first couple of races, so when you get to the later races I start struggling a bit. Because I've done this plenty of times. Jump over those two. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's good. Hit the eraser. Nailed it. Hashtag nailed. Okay, and there's the widow in a chicken dinner. Try to wiggle my way to the opposite side. That's how I do it. Just off the side like that. Let's go. Let me go. Okay, whatever. Hear my dad in the background. Okay, my least favorite racing event. Oh! Oh, shit. I love glue. So forgot the track layout here. It's alright. No, there's one after that. Second place. And that's perfect. Oh, shoot. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this bomby style. Ooh, okay. And drive on the outside of the track there. Perfect timing. Ooh. One lap to go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the third race of the afternoon. Yeah, it is the third race. So, first competitor gets eliminated after this race, and then I get a time trial with the monster truck. Which is always fun when you're playing these emulations. That should be fun. And winner chicken dinner. Hey! Let's go! Another win for the Bamba! Oh no. Jeffro is up, finishing last. Just tell me that my yeah, no. Now, we pick Ferrani. I'm picking the players that I struggle with the most being later on. Oh, shoot. Gotta hit start. Yeah. Okay, this is fun. Oh shoot, we got frame lag. No! I'm right there! Almost at the extra life. No bonus, but it was right there. First sand buggy race are always more interesting, I figure. Come on, let's go, Bomb. Come on, Bomb, let's go, boy. Remember, you can knock that bar in overtime, make me play another game, whether it be Rocket League, PUBG, which is finally starting to work a little bit better with my stream, and some other games like Radical Heights. Nope. Oh, I barely made that jump. Radical Heights. Let's see, what other games do I have? Let me think. Play some Overwatch, you know, into that. Hearthstone, Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, if you want to challenge me in that. Not that it's a huge thing. Gosh! When you turn off the course and you end up in third place, that's a loss of life. If I finish second, I should be fine. Get out of my way, you stupid fool! Okay. There we go. That's very bomby. That is very bomby. And very toasty, in fact. Fun thing about this game, this is how I actually got to know Codemasters a little bit from their work on this game in particular. Not a huge fan of their later stuff, like I'm a big fan of their later stuff like Dirt and the F1 series, but this is where I originally got my start and learned about Codemasters a little bit. So it's kind of something nice to look back on one of your first games by a certain publisher. You know, my first EA game was probably one of the sports games. think I played Tiger first, but I do also have Madden on my Sega Genesis as well. Madden 94, to be clear, which is quite an interesting game. Okay, top of the toppies box. This is an easy level if you know what you're doing. The thing about the Jeeps is they're so easy to do. Like, for example, you just drive on the wall of this one. Just slow down a little bit, but it's one aspect versus a whole bunch that you could be missing. And the thing is, you have to drive on top of the toppies box on a map like this, or else you just don't end up being successful, and you drive to the other side, you blow off. Try and shoot your way around them. I guess they have a checkpoint on top of it or something that, like, make sure you drive on top of it or else you blow up even if you stay right beside the box. Don't ask me why. Just do. That time I avoided it. No, I hit the wall. 1 lap to go. This is, actually, for an emulator, this actually doesn't feel half bad. I know a lot of emulators that you buy on, like, a lot of mobile devices these days, like, they suck. This one, the inputs feel great. Like, this would be what I'd recommend getting if you own a PC. But, once again, typically, like, emulation isn't terrible, but make sure you are supporting the creators, original creators of games. Example, for Codemasters, I do actually own the original ROM of this, as well as I own Dirt 4, Dirt 3, Dirt Showdown, Dirt Rally, and F1 2017. So I do support Codemaster a lot, so don't worry about them not getting money from me. They get their fair share of money from me. It's a lot different when it's a extinct creator like Interplay, for example. Oh, I hate these F1 cars. They're so touchy. Yeah. And then they're just slow down after this. Oh! I was right on it! What? You gotta be kidding me. The dreaded first of fourth. Get out of my way. I'm in the lead now. Guess who's in the lead now? Bomb's in the lead now. Go to the lead now. Bomb's in the lead now. What's up? Bomb's in the lead. Whoa, whoa, what's up? I'm on the top. I'm never gonna slip shop. Hitting the spot and knocking it down like a 3 on a buck. Raptors won last night. I'm on hot. Sorry. Oh, Hey, I nailed that corner. Usually know the layouts of the tracks I hate early on, so it kind of makes it easier. Oh, hey, F1 car bumping me. That's good. He might have me on the straights, but I have him in the corners. Shoot. I could slow this down to Japanese version. For example, this game runs at 60 frames per second, as you're seeing in the frame rate counter below me. But I could also set to the Japanese or PAL systems, which run at a slower 50 frames per second by hitting one button. So now I'm running a bit slow. Oh, no, the gameplay is still 60 frames per second, but the car does feel definitely a bit slower. So that's a win. Set that back to USA. See, there's Jap, USA. Cherry, first one out. Second one out, I mean. So we're getting another challenge in a couple of races, but we want to take on Smooth Joe. So that way we get rid of some of these harder. And another monster truck race. For if I do this, I get an extra life. If I don't, I fail, and I'm miserable. Oh. Okay. Oh, easy one up, boys. Easy one up. Celebrate, get that extra life. Celebrate, celebrate, get that extra life. Let's go. Here we go. We're on the handyman's curve. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, remind you that if you do follow, you have a chance at knocking down that health bar and getting us to overtime. Overtime just means I will play a different game for this stream. I'll just have to shut down my stream quickly for a second while I change my game over and get this all set up. But at the same time, oh shoot. Like, just want to mention that I'm not speedrunning, for example. I'm not great at speedrunning, but I can definitely beat Craig at Sonic 2. Ironically, because you're a G1 fan. If you're a G1 and you know who Craig is, I'd definitely beat Craig at Sonic 2. He'd kick my butt in Mario all day of the week, but I got him in Sonic. I got him in something, I guess. Everybody has somebody in something. For example, I have all my friends in Mario Kart, and I got my brother in I get my brother in NHL, and he gets mad at me about it. I'm like, oh shoot, there's a turn there. Leading to the start-finish line for the last time. Oh, for the second last time, and I hit walls. Okay, we gotta go up this turn, right? Across this. Ah, fudge. There's another track. Ah. I'm surprised I haven't been passed yet. Let's go. Winner, chicken dinner. You suck. You suck. First boats race. Now this can get quite messy, depending how good you are at the boats. I did also, I believe in the eye, if you're watching on YouTube, link my review of Micro Machines World Tour. I thought you might be interested in that as well for a modern take. Even though I didn't like it so much, but it is there. I was gonna play Sonic Forces today, guys, but turns out my PayPal account is out of money, even though I did that a week ago, because obviously didn't. But it still hasn't gone through yet, even though my bank account says it has. So we'll have to wait for that to cash before I can play another game. So I have more than enough money to pay for that. Just kind of annoying. But anyways, that's kind of what's going on right now. We're just kind of running through this race here. Really easy race. As you can tell, I'm already in the lead, and I'm kind of running away with it. So there we are. First place. So it's a bit boring. Just want to make sure. I'm live everywhere I look. Okay, we got everywhere is going live. Jeez Louise. And there's the second one. And okay. Go my channel here. Mixer. Oh, okay, I need the emulator. Whoops. So if you are watching the archive, I do recommend you hit like, maybe favorite this video if you've gotten this far, and hit that subscribe button. It always helps me out an extreme ton. And you know what? If you hit that subscribe button, help me out. Also helps you because it gets my latest content. If you are watching the archive on Mixer, how you doing? You can always type in chat, say hi. I might not get until my next stream, but just so you know, I am seeing what you're saying. So even though I'm doing it across all three platforms, there is an app that lets me see all three of them at once. So I do try to reply as quickly as I can. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys understand there is a delay between when you actually type something in chat and there is a delay. So I hope that that's enough for you. As you can tell, I'm paying a tremendous amount of focus in this race. But, oh, shoot. I can come in second. Helps. Ah, get out of my way. Second was always a failure. But it's not a failure in this game because body's out. Body's like, I finished first and get it out. And Abel Chin. Abel Chin just smiles there and smiles. What's the big deal, Abel Chin? And we got the potted passage. Be fun. Do remember if you hit follow, I do exclusive streams and stuff like that. I usually say when I'm exclusive to a platform. For example, I might be too lazy one day switching all three over for a Pokemon trading card game stream, so I might hop on Pokemon on, say, Twitch or Mixer and just say screw YouTube, or the opposite, Twitch or Mixer or Facebook. I don't do a whole lot of Facebook streaming, so there is that as well, but this is kind of like, I kind of enjoy myself playing retro games and stuff like that, so yeah, if you want to suggest a game that I might be interested in for Game & One stream, don't be afraid to post in the comments below. I will say right now I'm kind of limited as to what platform I can do. I can do PC, Nintendo Switch, and Sega Genesis if it so needs to be applied. Well, there is emulators I'm pretty sure of that can do certain things, so I'm gonna pause that. I team rated myself for a reason, so yeah. As you can see, I have to create a playlist for these yet, but this is a Game & One stream, so enjoy! And another time attack, so here we go. Okay, oh shoot, I forgot about this first section. I didn't fall off. What the hell, game? Oh! Love it when that happens. Now I got 20 seconds to complete the rest of the course. Seconds to complete the rest of the course. Oh, shit. 7, 6, 5. I'm not gonna make it. Rats. Rats, 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 rats. It's not as easy to do it because you can used to be able to wiggle with the D-pad on an actual Sega Genesis controller. D-pad wiggles a little bit more than my Pro Elite controller, but that's fine. Red! Oh! Oh, I forgot about that turn. That was a little too close for comfort. There's a Toppies box coming up. I gotta go down one more. And then to crown to a Toppies box here. Boom ba da doom ba boom. Jumping on top of that. Okay. This is always the least favorite part of the course because it is so slow. Like this is the next couple of sports car races. I do a tanks race first before we get to the hard sports car ones. Sports car ones are what always throw me. First race you start off in Turbo Tournament, which I did originally play on emulator, so I'm not gonna do a stream of that. I haven't beaten it yet, so yeah, this is gonna be interesting. If I'm able to do this game today in like an hour or so. Okay. Okay, I didn't miss the turn. That was good. Whew. I was worried about missing that turn there. Okay, it's up, up. And we're away. So, yeah, you are new. Be afraid to say hello in the stream chat. I do see what you're saying, so I do like to respond to that stuff. So don't be afraid to say hello if you're new here. So yeah. Oh shoot. One lap remaining. Oh shoot. I dropped some frames somewhere along the way. It looks so confusing if you're just looking blankly at the screen. One lap to go. I haven't seen anybody for the rest of the races, so you know, I'm pretty safe, I would assume. I don't even need to go over there. That's when I start going over here and down. Down and across. Oh shoot. It's alright. Not bad, bro. Not bad. I have to emulate it because you didn't see the YouTube video that I posted a while ago, but the game actually crashed before I beat the final tanks event. I was so ticked off. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Oh, so I'm gonna emulate me. I'm gonna beat it today. I'm gonna beat it. Unlike Sonic 2, which I haven't finished yet, but I'm gonna beat it today. I'm gonna beat it. Just watch the computer. Hey, bouncing. Gonna beat this today, guys. Bottom of the bathtub, so there's gonna be a whirlpool there. Speed boots are so quick and so lively too. When you hit a bump, it's just like, see, look at that. It sends me so far. There's, see, I'm sending myself flying all of a sudden. Rep. Okay. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! Ah, another one for the bomb. And that would be the second group is out. Henny is out. So we've got Wild Emilio, which I haven't put in yet, because Emilio is one of the slower of those three. And the first tanks event! Yeah! I'm a man now. I forget what the button is. Okay. Yo, you gotta just stay off the track. Meanwhile, they'll blow each other up. They're gonna try and shoot me down. Oh gosh. Can't touch this. Do what? Bet you can't touch this. Do what? Bet you can't touch this. Do can't touch this. Do what? Bet you can't touch this. Do. Brush my kicks and beans again like that. And so how do you see when your girl and catches me? Seems so easy right now. Yeah. I literally, once you get to the point where you know all the tracks, it's so easy. But yeah, I hate the sports car ones later on. I think I'm coming up to a sports car one after this. I know how much I hate sports car events. I'm pretty sure Andrew knows how much I hate sports car events. Oh, shit. Those are the ones with the stupid rulers you have to stick on, just so you know. Yeah! Yeah, first place! Oh, those ones are bad, but at least they're not worth anything. Like, they're not actually races where you can kind of skip through. F1 and sports car. Another trucker. But, yeah. struggling all of a sudden. Man, that was rough. Okay. Focus, 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 Matthew, focus. You guys slow down enough for me to make that turn. Okay. Oh, from 0 to hero in just like 0.2 seconds. That's second lap. Okay, there we go. Haha, I did it. Okay, we're going. I'm not. You know, it's bad when you're not sure of yourself. Bam, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Let's go. Whee! Round corners I go. First place, here we go. First place, come on, let's finish this strong. Okay, I just came out of that tunnel. So no, I don't have a whole lot of time to mess up. This is so easy. I'm just driving by everybody. Oh, I can't believe I actually won this race if I do. Managed to pull off the upset. After falling like that, coming back to win a race, that's nice. I'm so far ahead of everybody. Woohoo! When you think you're not gonna win something, you gotta be happy with second. Oh, shoot. So much nostalgia lately. What are you having nostalgia for? Oh shoot, thank you. Oh, not this! Ah! When you fail because you're terrible at the game. Okay. I just watched a former leader wipe out. Okay. I hate ink trick. Gosh dang. Oh gosh dang, gosh dang, gosh dang. Okay, somebody's stuck. Okay. Ah, somebody ran into something and now it's giving me a headache. Okay. That's that corner. Oh, that came with the Windows computer, like, yeah, hearts and games like that. Oh, that's what happened. Okay. Green got stuck. So I wouldn't finish last. You know what game I actually miss the most? Actually, it's not like... Yeah. Shoot. That was terrible driving by me. Now I gotta focus. Don't knock me off! Come on, get that win. Yeah, boy! Woo! Woohoo! I finished first. Yeah, Spider Solitaire only came on XP, but you can download it on Windows 10, which is kind of interesting. But you can't download Hearts, which has been on Microsoft operating system since, actually, ironically, I think 3. So yeah, that's interesting. They never kept Hearts, but they kept Minesweeper and Pinball. No, their Pinball is, yeah, not really their Pinball. Download Pinball for free off of the Microsoft Store. Ah! And I'm terrible at driving all of a sudden because I don't know this track very well. Okay, we gotta focus here. Oh no! When you fail like that. Get out of my way! Oh, come on, get out of my way, you stupid computer. Oh, shoot. Tractors, you call these tractors? Ah, shoot. Last place. No! It's not exactly how I want it. Oh, shoot. Get out of my way in the sand buggy! I'm so lost. Let's see if I can do this. Right on his tail! Ah, second. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm not gonna win every race. That'd be completionist. Qualify. Next one, a helicopter race, which kinda are away. That's alright. Oh, whoa, oh! Yikes! It's bumpity bangity poopity. Okay. I think I drove into it. Should have thought about that. It's a long race. Okay. Okay. I hate the helicopters are nice, but they're a pain to deal with. You think you hated helicopters. The races are easy, but it's just like you get stuck in the shrubbery and you're just screwed. Yeah. You gotta avoid that. That's an explosion. Walls and sprinklers, Andrew. Walls and sprinklers. And air conditioners. I gotta make music. I don't know how to make music, so I gotta have some free stuff to put on while I'm playing these games, or use Spotify or something. Not care about freaking companies putting ads on my videos. Hearing the sounds of the engines in some of these games are boring. Oh shoot. And get in there. Oh shoot. Well, at least I'm still in the lead. And drive. Oh shoot. Yeah, I love how that's just a quick little donut with small tight segues for corners. Okay, up, right, and up. Right, and up, and left, and winner. Okay, winner chicken dinner. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get her done. Oh, more than 3/4. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 races left, not including this one. So, hey. Oh shoot, that's a really slow start for me. step. Oh, dang. Ah, nuts. Oh, nuts. Place down by a mile. Second place. Oh, shoot. Back to last. Hey, bump me. Come on. Give me a shot. Adrenaline. I need that. These cars are true OGs. Yep. Oh, shoot. And he didn't even hit it! Ugh, mother trucker. That's rough. Oh, fudge. I always remember just used to driving these into each other. Not even caring about the race that was at hand, just trying to drive each other. Just try and blow each other up with the tusks, and then whoever won, that got the bonus at the end of each section. No! Slow me down again. Oh, shoot. Can I just stay in second, please? All I need. Stay in second. Oh. Oh, that was fun. Qualify for the next race. And Chen is out. Oh. Another one off my chest here. We got poor Dwayne or Walter. Let's go, Dia Walter. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right! So, 6 races including this one. So, the Wide Awake Warzone. This is fun. Just trying to blow each other up in the process. Watching each other. Oh, come on! Okay. Boom! Goes the dynamite! Bomb gotcha. Love how that's like a little ramp for a tank to jump off of. Oh shoot. Because I'm driving way to the outside and coming back in, because these tanks don't drive very well. Hey! First place, no. I'm in the lead. I'll wear it out. Always the fun ones are the tanks, because you get to shoot other players and try and win the race that way. Okay, come on. Somebody got stuck. Come on. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, shoot. Get stuck in the marbles for long. Oh, shoot. Still behind Red. Girl, that was a rough lap. Can't touch it. Do-do-do-do-wap. Trying to blast me out of hot water here. I'm gonna win this. Am I gonna win this yet? I'm still gonna win this. Thanks, Wi-Fi. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Ah! Did I win? I won! Woohoo! Oh, I won that. That was great. That was great. Yeah, thanks, bro. Ah! Come on. Oh, Oh my goodness, that is terrible. That's... Oh! Anybody else see why I hate sports cars?